In this video, we are going to introduce you to the world of anatomy and physiology. This branch of the life sciences is the foundation of understanding our body, all its structures, and all of their functions. Basically describing how our body does what it does every day to keep us walking, sitting, digesting, listening, seeing, learning, and watching educational videos online. Let's start with the terms anatomy and physiology. We have anatomy, which is the science of structure, like our liver, heart, brain, all the way down to the cellular level. A cell is a structure. Physiology is the science of the function of all of those structures. What do they do, and how do they do it? The structure determines the function. With all of the structures of the body, how do we organize everything? Well, just like everything in our known universe, we start with the smallest of all building blocks of literally everything: atoms. We are made up of countless atoms of certain elements like calcium, nitrogen, hydrogen, phosphorus, and so many others. And when certain atoms bind with other atoms, they form molecules, like the one we or any other living organism can't live without: water. Or amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins. Put a whole bunch of these molecules together in just the right sequence, and you end up with a cell and all of its working organelles. And we are made up of trillions of cells, all working together to keep us alive. When you put a bunch of cells that perform similar functions together, they start to come together to form a tissue, like muscle tissue or epithelial tissue. A whole bunch of tissues working together to perform similar functions will form an entire organ, like our heart or stomach. Then, you get a group of organs like the stomach, small intestine, pancreas, liver, all working together for a common function like digestion. You get an organ system. Then you finally put all those 11 body systems together to get the human organism. So what are these 11 body systems that make you, you? Well, there's your nervous system that both receives and makes sense of all the information your body is receiving, and your control center of your body, including your spinal cord, all of your nerves, and brain.
I'm gonna need a really big brain.
Bigger than his?
Your skeletal system is comprised of all 206 bones that protects your vital organs and gives your body structure and stores inorganic materials like calcium. Some of your bigger bones even produce your red blood cells. Your cardiovascular system that circulates blood and delivers oxygen and nutrients to every single one of those trillions of cells in your body so that they can perform the tasks they need to keep you on the right side of dirt. There's my favorite system, the digestive system, that breaks down your large order of supreme nachos into microscopic pieces to help build all of your tissues. Your muscular system that specifically refers to your skeletal muscles, the type of muscle tissue that normally attaches to your bones and moves your body, produces heat, and gives you your posture. Your endocrine system, the system that consists of all the glands and tissues that produce all of your body's hormones. Your lymphatic system, or more commonly known as the immune system, which is your lymph nodes, spleen, and tonsils that protect your body from infections and other pathogens. The respiratory system, which is your lungs and the air passageways that provides your body with the essential oxygen it needs to perform every single function. The system that cleans your blood through your kidneys and makes you have to urinate after a large Coke at the movies is the urinary system. Your skin, hair, and nails all regulate body temperature and provides your body protection from the outside world. This is your integumentary system. And finally, the system that you as an individual could live without, but our species couldn't, the reproductive system. We will go over all of these systems individually in later videos, so be sure to subscribe to see those future lessons. Many of these systems sit in what's called cavities. The brain, for example, sits in the cranial cavity. The spinal cord that completes your central nervous system is in the vertebral cavity. Your lungs and heart are located in the thoracic cavity. The bulk of the digestive system and urinary system sit within the abdominal cavity, which is separated from the thoracic cavity by the diaphragm. The rest of your urinary system, reproductive system, and part of the digestive system are located within the pelvic cavity. That'll conclude part 1 of the huge world of anatomy and physiology, and this is just an intro to it, so be sure to check out part 2 for the rest of the introduction of anatomy and physiology. Until then, keep learning and keep discovering.